The purpose of this recording is to provide an overview of processing a batch ticket, production order, in Acumatica's process manufacturing solution powered by eWorkplace apps. Let us create a batch ticket, production order. An assembly batch is used when you have two items that you want to combine. It very much works like a discrete work order. Example, you might take a gallon of orange juice and a gallon of lemonade and put it together in a pack. Fill type. This is the type of batch you would use if you had blended product yesterday and today you wanted to fill it into different pack sizes. Mixed, which is the batch type we will use during this recording, is used when you want to both blend and pack the product at the same time. It could also be used if you wanted to produce an intermediate, something that you will produce today and fill at a later time. There's also a repackaging batch type. An example is yesterday you produced gallons and today you need to repackage those into quart-sized containers. While I'm manually going to create a batch, batches can be created by MRP or from a sales order that is marked for production. I will use Formula 129, hot chocolate coffee. As we have talked about in other recordings, a formula is connected to all the items it is used. So the only items I could produce from Formula 129 are a 3-ounce or a 1-pound mug. Let's make 10 1-pound mugs. Let's create the batch ticket. We see the system has sized the order. It will tell us how long it will take to produce this item, as well as the amount of ingredients needed based upon the formula. It also shows us the packaging and other related materials. The totals page shows us our planned cost. Before releasing the batch ticket, you might want to look at a critical materials screen. It's a shortage list. This screen will provide details regarding the materials you are short and allows you to create needed purchase orders, batch tickets to produce needed items, or even transfer material from other locations. Next, you might need to resize the batch. The current batch ticket is sized based upon how much I want to make. I could size the batch based upon availability of raw material. If I do this, the system will tell me what I can make based upon the current inventory levels of all required material. The batch could also be sized based upon key raw material availability. Maybe an item is in short supply, and while I have 100 pounds, I only want to use 50 pounds. In this case, the system will tell me how much I can make if I only use 50 pounds of that particular ingredient, regardless of the availability of other materials. While other recordings will talk about scheduling, I could resize the batch based upon weight or volume. You also might want to print a batch ticket now. This is creating using the standard Acumatica report forms designer so it could look and contain the information the way you want to see it. Once the batch ticket is released, you can issue material. While in many cases this is done using a warehouse management system, barcode data collection system, I want to show you the issue screen so you could see how based upon this setup within Acumatica, it will suggest the raw material lots that could be used, which you could override. You could also change the quantity that was issued to the job. Next, we need to do a move. A move in Acumatica is telling the system how many you have completed. In this case, since in the formula setup we decide to enforce quality testing and related controls within the production process, the system is letting us know quality needs to do some work. First, it is letting us know we need to complete the boilerplate transaction. This is a checklist that in this case requires the user to confirm that the oven was clean and record and confirm that the temperature was at the appropriate level. After the checklist has been done, we could move forward and report production. Now, we could do the move at operation 20. Here, the system says we need to perform a quality check. Does the item meet its specifications? Again, this is based upon how the formula is set up. We move to the quality control dashboard, where the user could see they need to perform some QC testing. Here, the person needs to enter the moisture level, and the system will tell the user if the reading is within range. Now, we could go back to the order and report production. We will now do a move at the last operation. The system is letting us know that while production is done, this item will be moved to the quarantine area where QC will test the item, and if it falls within defined specification, we'll move the item to a sellable location and approve the item. Let's do that. We move to the quality dashboard. Select the QC order and process. Notice here, based upon the setup of the ALQ, acceptable quality limits, for the 9 units we reported, we need to evaluate 3 samples. We evaluate, post, and move the quantity to an appropriate location. Before I sign off on this recording, I want to review a powerful feature in the process manufacturing solution, SuperBatch. In some cases, you might want to fill different pack sizes during the same production period. Here, I could choose the coffee formula and tell the system I want to make 12 3-ounce mugs and 100 1-pound mugs. The system tells me how much coffee I need to blend to fill the orders for those 2 items, and will create 3 batch tickets, 1 for each pack size and 1 regarding how much coffee I need to blend. Hope this recording provided you insight into processing a batch ticket production order using Acumatica's process manufacturing solution powered by eWorkplace apps. Thank you for your time, and be safe and well.